Hello again for everybody. The other day I just found this strange bacteria. Didn't know anything about these kind of things till now, so I thought to make this video. It's not quite informative. It's so to speak a video that raises questions. So it's more of an invite for you to search and to try to you know find some answers. So okay, so this is bacteria. Okay, I will put for you in English. Okay. Okay. And you can click this for yourself because it's so much to read about. Okay. And the name. Okay, so I will read this part here. Like most bacterial genera, the pseudomonad, last common ancestor, lived hundreds of millions of years ago. They were initially classified at the end of the 19th century when first identified by Walter Migula. The etymology of the name was not specified at the time and first appeared in the 7th edition of Bergh's Manual of Systematic Bacteriology, the main authority in bacterial nomenclature, as Greek pseudes and false, it means false, and monas, single unit, which can mean false unit. However, Migula possibly intended it as false monas, a genus of Chrysophyceae described by Otto Müller as a group of infusoria. Okay. A nanoflagelled protist. Subsequent, the term monad was used in early history of microbiology to denote unicellular organisms. Now, the very interesting stuff that I will not read for you, you have to read for yourself, is that this kind of bacteria have like 400 types, and we can see here on the right, okay, the types of aeruginosa, chlorophyll, fluorescence, pertucinogena, putida, stuteri, syringe. There is so much types, and these are not yet certain. Okay, in 30 series. Now, if you will click on to Pseudomonas aeruginosa, one of that, will say to you that there is considered a pathogen, and it's an opportunistic one. Here is in Italian, and it's not much about it, but we will switch a bit on English. Okay, and we will find a lot of other things. So what is doing these bacteria? I will read you the description of these bacteria. Wait a bit, maybe here. Okay, the description of this. Okay, so it's a rod shaped, have a tail, gram negative, and a flagellum, one or more depending on this kind of types. Aerobic, consume oxygen, live in oxygen. Non-spore forming, catalyze positive, oxidize positive. So other characteristics that tend to be associated with this species include secretion of pyoverdine, are fluorescent siderophores produced by certain pseudomonas. Are important virulence factors are required for pathogenesis in many biological models of infection. Their contribution to bacterial pathogenesis include providing a crucial nutrient and so on. They will say it's very nutritious and so on. It's but it is an pathogen, okay, and sometimes could be deadly. Now here is written that Pseudomonas may be the most common nucleator of ice crystal in clouds, thereby being of utmost importance to the formation of snow and rain around the world. Yes, because there is a type, it's called Antarctica here, and this is not a pathogen one. This bacteria produce oxygen, okay? It's one of the little numbers, so to speak, that is not pathogen, okay? So when you will click on, I will show to you. The organism is considered opportunistic insofar as serious infection often occur during existing diseases or conditions, most notably cystic fibrosis and traumatic burns. It's very pathogenic. Okay, so when you will go to this only Pseudomonas, I'll show you Pseudomonas. Here on the right you will have all the listed types, and most of them are very much pathogens. Now the interesting stuff is that Argentis, some of them, like let's say Borbori, okay, Pseudomonas borbori, it's a fake unit, okay. It's an aerobic gram-negative, non-fluorescent, non-sporulating, motile, rod-shaped bacterium isolated from a nitrifying inoculum used in aquaculture, but is a pathogen, okay? So aquaculture, also known as aquafarming, is the farming of fish, crustaceans, mollusks, aquaplants, algae, and so on, and they use these bacteria to increase the growth of what they are planting there, okay. Was placed in the Aeruginosa group, and the Aeruginosa group is a pathogen, okay, cause disease in plants and animals, including humans. Now, if we go back and we'll try sorry for the names. Alkaligenes is a gram-negative used for bioremediation. Has been placed in the Aeruginosa group because it is pathogen and provoke disease. It can be a human pathogen, but occurrences are very rare. It's not true. Here are the you can read here, okay. Cause bloodstream infection and endocarditis, okay. But this type is using in the biodegradable stuff where you put your it's for so I don't know. We'll try to get a translation to understand in what is put this bacteria, okay? Biodegradable bags. Okay. Sorry. Okay. It's used to build or make, the biodegradable, and it's not only she that is used for that. There is used another sister of she. There is I don't know, Straminia oleovorans. Yes, this type. Okay, we read this type. The methylotrophic bacterium, a source of rubredoxin, part of the hydroxylation epoxidation system, is used as a lubricant and cooling agents for cutting methods. So when you will buy a cutting, I don't know, disc, will be oiled with this lubricant. Okay, this lubricant, okay, is it's made by this source of this bacteria. Okay, there is a pathogen. Okay, and many people don't know. So this I don't know, I find so strange. Okay, so and maybe I will do a second part now. Pseudomonas is I find that when you have in your body a presence of this kind of thing, okay, you will have a certain type of white lymphocyte that will send to eat this stuff, but this bacteria is covered in resin, like the pine resin, and it's undigestible and secrete colorful, various colorful poisons. Sometimes blue, sometimes yellow, are poisoned, and will attach and attack the inside of the white cells with this poison. Then will produce a mucus, and so the white cell cannot digest. They cannot eat this stuff and die. So effectively, that is like it work, this bacteria. And now in all the world, that is the conclusion, in all the world, people use this all that I showed you, all these types, to produce all kinds of things, but they are very pathogen. Now if you, maybe I will do another video. If you have some type of a presence of some macro lymphocyte that eats some stuff, and you are sick, you will find that are responsible for heparin, and it's produced in our body in the liver, and then you will go to creatine, and so on, until you will go and find arginine. So this is by the root of one to another, because all are amino acids. Okay, so arginine is an important, so to speak, amino acid, but is obtained from grano saraceno